Are you done yet?
You around if you don't stop.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do is move this stingray. Josh is going to try and catch her. And see the white tray above there? He's going to put that under her so that, you know, we don't bend her at all. So she's nice and flat going over to the new tank. So as soon as he catches her, we will go ahead. And he's got her in the net now. Now they're going to try and hold water on their back, which makes them really heavy. So he's going to lift up in her belly first in the middle and try and get rid of some of that water. There he goes. Now the water's gone off her back. Now he can pick her up. See how nice and straight that she is? If you don't support them like that, they will hurt themselves. There she goes. Mama's in the stingray tank now. So that means we have 1 male and 6 or 7 females in here. So we're gonna soon we'll be getting Hubert out of there, and we're going to be moving the big Arapaima too, Bruiser. We're going to move him out of there. But now we can remove this, what do you call it, a divider in this tank, which was a nice divider. It wasn't painted, so it's that color to begin with all the way through, and it's, you know, plastic and safe, and, you know, it works great for the fish. So we use that when we need to. So Josh is going to want to save that and put that up somewhere where we can grab it again. But now this opens this tank back up to the full open tank open, which is great. You know, lets the fish swim around more and this and that. So he's storing that under the 600 so that we can have it if we ever need a divider. And then, oh, look at all the dirt that got spewed out from moving the intake for that filter, the FX5. It's spewing out dirt now. Look how clear the water is there. Oh, and here, look at, that's the Indian shovel nose. You know, he's such a sweet little fish. And doing so good, the Spirata Aor. And there is the Adonis pleco. And we're going to get that air hose out of there. But next, we're going to be moving this little stingray. This is Jody LaRue. She's the one that donated that stingray. Jody LaRue. She is a sweetheart. She's a nice girl. She's, if you guys remember, we went to Chicago and got the pacu Charlie from the Dort Mall. This is, look at Beavis. That's our new Arapaima, just attacking Josh's finger. He's spicy. So he's looking for a net. We're going to move him next. And let me see. He still ain't found a net. But we're going to put the little Arapaima in with the medium Arapaima in the 600-gallon tank. And oh, he's looking for the black net with the telescoping handle. It's right here on the end. Ask Hoover. Hoover knows where it's at. There you go. So we're going to move those two Arapaima together to where they grow together, and then we won't have a problem like, you know, putting a big Pima in with Brutus. Brutus really attacks the new Pimas, and, you know, he's actually killed one before, so we don't want that to happen. And look at how mean this guy is. He is just feisty. Now we got the net in there. He is full of energy. Look at him go. Now this is Beavis, and we have Brutus in the pool. Then we have Bruiser in the small pool, and now we have this guy over here in the 600. So we have to go with it. We have Beavis and now Butthead in the 600. So here's Beavis to the left. Butthead is over there to the right. See how he's nice and thick and saucy, and see how thin this one is? This one was in here, and he's much bigger, but he's thin. He was in here when they had them fish that puked in here, and the acid got to his gills and stuff, so he hasn't really eaten since. And look how thick he is. See his belly? It's not caved in. And so we're hoping Beavis and Butthead will get along, and they'll do fine together. Hopefully. And if they grow together, we can, you know, and when it comes time to move them, we can move them together. All right, so Josh is reaching down in the 1,000-gallon here, trying to get this baby Matoro stingray. So here he goes. Come on, sweetheart. The problem is that net is really soft, and the baby stingrays really get their barbs hooked on it. And I was hoping it don't happen on this one. But we didn't have another net with a long enough handle to reach in there and get him. So here we go. Let's slide on out. Nope, she's fighting. Oh no, she's caught. And she's spinning. She's really tying up her tail in there. Dang it. Alright. I'm going to have to stop this and get the scissors out. Okay. Josh got the scissors, and we're going to cut the net around his tail. She's calmed down a lot, so we'll see how this works. Come on, baby. Quit freaking out. And here we go. Okay, so we got it cut, and there she is. She's all better. Okay. We kind of cut a big hole in the net, but we had to do what we had to do. So she's in here. We're all good. Let's start moving this big Arapaima. Okay, so here we are. We've got the pond is all set, but I'm worried about this guy right here, Brutus. He likes to go after the new fish. So we've got this camera set up right here. I want to get that plugged in and hooked up to where while I'm inside watching Tracy all night, I could also watch Brutus and make sure he's not harming the new Arapaima, because we all know he killed the last one. Now, he didn't actually kill it, but he was relentless in chasing it to where when we came out in the morning, it was floating with his lips up right over in that corner there and his tail straight down against the ground. And it was horrible. We got him out and we put him into their pool, and you know, he eventually died. So we don't want to go through nothing like that again. Well, that's all of our primrose. We thought that would do good in here, but the giant albino gourami and the tilapia are eating it faster than it can grow. So it was not a good deal. So we're going to go ahead and forget about that. But let's go in here and get this Arapaima. Oh, wait, before we go, here's the camera. It's plugged in now. It's doing its 360 circulation to let you know that, you know, it's you know, doing its thing, and it's going to be set up and working. So now we're all set. I think we're good enough to go and grab the new Arapaima and bring him in here. So let's go in the other room and get Brutus, or I'm sorry, Bruiser. There's Josh. He does not want to get in the water. He doesn't want to get wet, but we have to. So now we haven't had a flood in like 4 or 5 days. We're doing good. And Josh is going in here. He's sliding his feet to make sure the stingrays move away from him. And he's going after Bruiser now, trying to pick him up in that net. That fish is pretty heavy. I'd say he's 40 to 50 pounds, somewhere's in there. He's pretty heavy. So anyways, let's go, Joshy. Oh, he's underneath the filter, so Hoover's grabbing Josh a stick. All right. Now Josh is putting a stick in the back corner there, trying to get Bruiser out of the side wall here. And there he goes. There's the stick. That's a handle of an old net. So anyways, he's going to stick him back there, but that fish is massively powerful. Look at all them waves. And now, boom, he's out. Look at them stingrays. Beautiful stingrays. There is, I believe, 6 females and 1 male. All right, Joshy. Let's see your skills. Let's get this done. Don't let him get away from you. He's quick. Oh, you had him for a second. Don't let him go back under the filter. No. Good job. Alrighty. Keep going. Oh, he's got him. Come here, Hoove. Help grab the side. He got out. Okay, now Josh, hang on a second. Josh had to go underneath the tank because Bruiser had pulled out the plugs by flapping over there. And so Josh had to go under there and get them. And we thought it was the bulkhead he broke, but no, it turns out to be just the overflows, the original overflows, and we plugged them. So you got him, Josh. You got him this time. There we go. All right, come on, Hoove. Yeah, see how Josh is having a hard time lifting him straight out like that? He's got to be 40, 50 pounds. There's me and Hoover helping him lift out. Josh is going to take him in. Look at him. All right, see the water all over the floor? That all came out of the pool because of him knocking the overflow plugs out. All right, here we go. Aw, poor guy. Josh has got, his one fin was stuck in the net, so Josh wanted to get him out by hand. There he goes. All righty. Now you're in there looking out of that room. You got all kinds of room now. You're not so big no more, are you, big guy? He's a little guy now. And there is Brutus right by him. Don't seem to be going after him or nothing. He's just swimming casually. Brutus ain't interested. That's a good sign. I like it. There's Brutus. Let's see what happens here. He's just sitting there like no big deal. There's no way he didn't see him go in. And now he's just sitting there. He definitely don't look as big as he did in that pool pond, huh? Alright, now he's going to start swimming. Uh-oh. Brutus is coming over to check things out. Nope, he's not even interested. Awesome. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, good deal. Okay. Bruiser, you got a chance of being in here. Look at this. I'm crossing my fingers. You got a lot of red all the way up your body, too. You're definitely different colors than Brutus. Brutus is a lot dark. Oh, Brutus, don't mess with him. Don't do it. Come on, buddy. See how the one's lime green and got the pearlescent. The other one's dark green. But look at all that red coming up Brutus's back. That's nice. Come on, Brutus, leave him alone. Please don't go biting after him. Come on, buddy. You can share this pool. Well, he's not going after him. And he's swimming away. He don't seem that interested. Okay, that's a good sign. Good boy, Brutus. Josh is saying, he cut my skin. And I'm like, oh, this pumpkin boy got a little boo-boo. Alright, the new guy don't seem to be scared of him. So Bruiser and Brutus in the pool pond. Awesome. I love all them cichlids around. They're just breeding colonies everywhere. You go down underwater and snorkel and you just see babies everywhere. It's awesome. Then you can see behind these rocks where the cichlids are coming out of, and in between the rocks and going behind them, and it's awesome. They all got their own little homes. Okay, so Bruiser's doing good. Seems to be being left alone. Brutus, leave him alone, buddy. Don't come start doing that. What's your deal? You let him be. Good boy. There you go. That's how it is. You can check them out and just move along. All right. Awesome. We got 2 Arapaima in the pool pond. That is great. There goes one of the prune sharks. Giant gourami. There's a tiger shovel nose and a Niger cat, or a Terasuki cat, or a ripsaw cat, whatever you want to call them. They're an Oxydoris Niger. There's some arowanas. Okay, here comes Big Brutus again. He's so dark green compared to the other ones, bright green, with a luminescence on it. It's light green, and he's got like, I don't know, it's very colorful. Seems like it's going to work. Just leave him alone and we're doing good. None of the other fish are bothering with him, even the alligator guards. And just leave him be. He's coming up for air. There he goes. He just swam past the tank boss and he didn't even bother him. There's the alligator gar. Oh, there's Brutus again. Come on, Brutus, don't bother him. Leave him alone, buddy. Come on, you can share your pool. Oh, Brutus, what's wrong with you? He nipped him on his fins. That's what I didn't want to see happen. Let's see if we can see his fin, if there's any damage to it. Yep, it's split open. Look at that. All the way down to the meat. That quick, that easy. It's split. Look at that. That's horrible. Look at that. And a chunk missing. Brutus, what is wrong with you? Alright, I'm going to have to stop doing this because we need to get the netting out. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so we've got our minnow scene. We got to untangle it a little bit. But I think it's long enough. It'll float on the top and it has weights on the bottom to go against the ground. So we're going to try and section off the shallow end of the pool to the deep end of the pool. And keep them separated. So here we go. There we go. Let's untangle that some. We're good to go. Alright. Now I got to move out of the way because Hoover's bringing it over to the other side. Around them steps there. And we're going to tie it off on each side. And maybe place some rocks in the bottom too. We got to make sure it fits the width. And it does. So we're going to go ahead and put it right there. Good job. All right, now, problem is, what do we tie it to on each side? We're just going to set it down in there for now. over here, it's actually longer than we need, so that's good. Good deal. And if we're going to do this, we can't go catty-cornered because we can't have it hanging over the deep end, or they'll get underneath of it. So we need to bring Josh's side a little closer to me and Hoover's side a little farther away from me. But we can drop that down in and then tie the top up here. Well, right now we're just going to hold it with rocks. Oh, see all that blue stuff coming off? That's like pond dye from the last pond or something. So it's still got some pond dye on it. Not enough to change the color of our water, but I think we should have rinsed it off before we brought it in. I didn't even think of that. Alrighty. Now the hard part is catching the fish and getting them over on this side. Okay, so now Hoover and Josh got the sticks out, the pool, what do you call them, net sticks, and we got them over here. I held up the bottom line and pulled it tight from across, and then they just went at them, and it made them swim underneath the net. So we put the net down, and he's doing good. So Josh is going to get in there. Well, maybe not. He might get out right now. Is he pushing his way out? No. Okay, so he's doing good, and he's just hanging in there. Cool. Okay, so what we got to do now is put a rock in each corner holding the netting down, because there's weights all across there, but they're just little sinkers. We want a big solid rock holding the corner so they can't get out in that corner, and then maybe across the center, just to where nothing moves, nothing can get under, and we'll be okay. He's got more room now than that little pool that he was in, and it'll get them time to get along with each other, So Josh is placing some rocks now on the bottom. There we go. Keep any fish from getting out through on the bottom. Oh, excuse me. And he's going to do this corner over here because he was trying to get out. Sorry about that. That's one of Tracy's alarms. Not an alarm, it's one of my timers I have for Tracy. And right now the nurse is in there with her, so I didn't need it. But I can't shut them off. So, but anyways, Josh is putting more rocks down. And I think he's going a little overboard with the rocks. He's putting them like every 2 feet. But I mean, if it makes him feel better. Now, it don't look like they're every 2 feet, but, since I've already seen this, I know what he ends up doing, and he puts them every 2 feet all the way across there. I'm not going to make you watch that painstakingly slow, boring thing. But he does, and then we tie it up on top. We got the other side tied to a couch over there. It's tied to the leg of the couch, so that side won't move. Now, this side we're pulling tight, and we're putting under the rocks and then tying it to the filter over here. So they can't, now they can jump over it. If they want to, they can for sure jump over that. I can have a volleyball net sticking out of the water 3 foot, and they can still jump over that. So we're not giving them any reasons to jump over. Nobody's going after anybody. Hoover's going to pull this tight on this side here to put it under the rock. There we go. And there will be no reason to jump, so they won't jump. But I'm just worried that, if they get together and we're not watching, that it'll be bad. So we're taking the precautions we can take and doing what we can do. Brutus seems to be leaving this side alone now, and Bruiser's doing good over there. Let's go ahead and see if we can find them. Where they at? There's Bruiser. He's like, what is this? He's never seen a net before. But it's your safety net, buddy. I mean, literally, it's your safety net. Where's Brutus at? See, we wanted to wait till later to where Bruiser was bigger, but the problem is the longer we wait for Bruiser to grow, Brutus is growing also, so he's getting bigger. And it's just that it wasn't working. So we have to get them together now and try and get them to get along. So we'll do it with a net for a few weeks and see how that works. So in the meantime, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. You can follow along with us and enjoy the antics we do and how much we try and, you know, save the fish and help the fish and, you know, move them on to bigger areas and all the, you know, stress that we go through doing this stuff. You guys get to sit back and watch it. It's kind of cool. And so if you like the videos, go ahead and share it on your social media and, you know, hit that like button and subscribe. I appreciate it. And until next time, stay fishy, my friends.